ones where we shot firecrackers out.
Now try it. It kept showing up as private, only I can see it up there.
That's why.
So it should show up now. If you're under my personal profile, you should still be able to see
There
it.
it is.
Oh, there it is.
All right, there we go.
Yay. Hey, I'm on there.
Yeah.
That's why.
There he goes. Hi, we're back. We finally did it.
Yay! Now we can actually switch spots.
No, I like music the most. He can stay over there in his house.
He's really proud.
He's a pouty prick.
Oh, now he's gonna knock everything over
No, I'm
and knock everything away again. Okay, bye everybody. Woo!
Very good.
Now, be careful. No, God damn it. You don't mess it up. You want to mute yourself?
Okay,
Make it in the background.
No, I don't want to keep you in the background.
Oh, you want to mute me?
All right.
I don't have a
Welcome.
mute button, sorry.
Enlarge that so we can see if there's people making comments and we can see them too.
Oh.
Because we don't want them in
We have people that join.
See. There you go. Sorry about technical difficulties there getting it started.
Yeah, we had some technical.
It was showing up only private. I think it's because I had a.
You know what, Jennifer? I don't care if you're going to bitch about the sound.
I cleared out the cache or the cache or whatever you want to call it.
So,
now is she bitching about some again?
fair. What's up with the sound today?
I don't know. At least we got a show today. We're
Yeah,
lucky to get that far.
After people like him going and screw it up.
And knocking things
Fuck
over.
you.
And knocking things over.
I
Don't
was
forget
just
that.
doing basic computer maintenance on my computer the last couple of days.
Hey, Michael's on too.
So
Hi,
I
Michael.
screwed up the fucking settings. Kiss my ass.
There's like 3 people are watching.
So-
the third is.
This is our 4th of July special.
Good.
You are.
No, it must be me.
You're watching yourself. Do you like that?
Yeah. Ooh. I'm sexy.
Oh, much better. It must have been the music.
Yeah, it was the music.
I should laugh.
About time. Damn.
So you want to start? It's all about 4th of July.
Yeah, tell us your fondest memories of 4th of
Well,
July.
we're not going to start there yet.
No, we're not going to start there yet.
Oh.
We got to go through this. And Mark's going to do it this time. He's going to talk about.
I wrote a few things down.
We're going to start with the history.
I wrote a few things down.
Yeah, but we're going to talk about the history of the 4th of July first.
Well, you got that over there, and I got
Oh, you got it up over here. So, all right, the 4th of July is also.
Just shut up for a second.
Well, fuck you then.
All right, first thing we got to do, though.
I'm innocent. I swear I'm innocent.
Lying piece of shit. First thing we should actually do, we got to give homage.
That's all a piece of shit does.
Yes, lie in the sun.
Um,
Once you lie in the sun,
You might want to stop
Oh,
it.
whatever. How do I mute this fucking thing? Is that muted?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
It wasn't me, it was him.
It was me. It was the laptop. There must
Yeah.
be a video on here somewhere.
Jerk off.
There must be another video on here with like
All
a
right.
commercial ad.
Are
or
you done?
something. I hate
Are you done?
websites sometimes. Yeah. Go
You done?
No.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah. Okay.
I have a book in my hand right here. It's actually a notebook. I will slap the fuck out of you with it.
So do I.
I don't care.
Wonder who's will hurt worse.
Mine, because it's not going to be the book. It's going to be back in my hand. You fucking goddamn.
Oh,
You're
boy.
not supposed to be having such
All right.
attitude. You need anger management.
Shut the fuck up. I'm being serious about this now, goddammit. You got the American flag over there. I'm
Why
sure
is
they
he
can
gotta
see
be
it.
serious? Are you really? That's
All
very
right.
serious.
The first thing we. Now what the fuck you doing?
Just go on.
Continue.
And he talks about me and stressing out and having an
Grace.
attitude.
I
You
was
should
moving
talk.
so I could see the other flag a little better.
Whatever.
You should
The
talk.
other flag is a junk.
He's
It's
also-
junk
he's also
flag.
evil.
It doesn't represent anything for me.
It's a wolf
You don't
coming
see
through the
me.
Confederate flag.
Man, I thought I was
Should
a
be a
grumpy
wolf
old
eating
man.
the Confederate flag.
He's taking the award for that right now.
Shut up.
Okay, grumpy.
Should call you a grumpy
All right.
man.
Now we have only got 2 people.
Yeah, you scared one away.
What the hell? Who left?
Who cares?
Fuckers.
You probably offended somebody.
Good, I'm glad. I like offending people. But this other people can see this afterwards, so I'm gonna make you eat one of
Got
those.
to keep you on your toes.
All right. First thing we need to do, since this is the 4th of July episode, which we've had a lot of difficulties with because somebody screwed shit up.
No, I didn't screw shit up. I was maintaining my computer.
You know, whatever. The first thing we gotta do is we gotta give homage, okay, thanks to our founding fathers who brought us this day by separating the colonies from England and the oppression that England was placing on us as a new world. Another thing too is we also have to thank all the veterans,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
past,
Present.
present, and future, who are going to be fighting, who have fought, who have died to keep our freedoms that we have. Because without them, we wouldn't be a free country.
Yeah, you definitely gotta give homage to them.
And I thank them for everything that they have sacrificed for.
Now let's get on to the show. Are you done with your little rant?
No.
I didn't think so.
And what do you got for us here? Because I actually got
I
about
don't
10
wanna find
questions.
this, no.
See,
All right, the 4th of July, also known as Independence Day, or July 4th, has been a federal holiday in the United States since 1941. Did you know that little fact? It didn't become a federal holiday until 41. But the tradition of Independence Day goes back
No,
to
you're
the
full of
18th
shit.
century.
that's wrong, too.
No, it's from history.com, right there.
That's
see?
wrong.
Oh, you're saying history.com got their history wrong? So this is a
saying that's wrong.
conspiracy?
I'm not saying it's a conspiracy. I'm saying it's wrong. Because the Continental Congress,
Well, that's what it's talking about right here. And the American Revolution on July 2nd, 1776, the Continental Congress voted in favor of independence, and 2 days later, delegates from 13 colonies adopted the Declaration of Independence, a historic document drafted by Thomas Jefferson. From 1776 to the present day, 4th of July has been celebrated as the birth of American independence,
American
with festivities
independence.
ranging from fireworks, parades, concerts, and more casual family gatherings and barbecues.
Mm.
and that's the history, and from history.com.
Yeah, that's the history from history.com. But what are you
What do
saying
you
is
want,
wrong?
Peter?
They
Yeah,
went
Art.
back as far as
Actually, if
1776.
you actually look at that, and this is from history.com too, but it says
Yes,
in
keep going down,
1941,
right here. 4th of
the
July becomes a
provision
federal
was
holiday.
expanded to grant a paid holiday to all federal
Yes.
employees.
The actual date, keep going, you'll find it.
It's
Well, this thing
1776.
doesn't want to move
No.
down right.
The actual date
It's 1870.
is 1870. That's when the Continental Congress actually declared it a federal holiday.
Where did you see that? Right here.
It's right there
Right there.
on history.com.
So you gotta read a little more down into your history there, son.
Actually, I didn't even have to read that website in order to find that out. It's right on when you look it up.
But either way, It's been a holiday since before you and I were born. Oh wait, maybe before I was born.
Good, Jennifer. Silly Jennifer. Oh damn! Now we're
So-
down to one viewer.
Are you gonna go with your?
That must be us.
I don't know. Must be you.
Nobody loves us anymore.
Oh, so you're not gonna only talk about your girl. You got enough viewers. You can't do that.
I can't do my questions.
Well, you gotta keep talking because you gotta keep it like
Oh, well.
recording it anyways. 'Cause
Well, yeah, I know, we're
on the
recording
website or YouTube.
It'll go up. Anyway,
So what's next? You gonna ask those trivia questions just in case somebody comes back or have them out?
I'll wait and see. So anyway, yeah, 1870 was the actual time frame that the Congress made it a federal holiday. Paid holiday in 1941.
Oh, did you see this part though on there? John Adams believed that July 2nd was the correct date on which to celebrate the birth of American independence,
I did see that part.
and would reportedly turn down invitations to appear at July 4th events of protest.
Yes, I did see that.
Now here's something else. Adams and Thomas Jefferson both died on July 4th, 1826.
Yep.
The 50th anniversary of the adoption of the Declaration of Independence.
Declaring the independence of the United States from the British government.
Ain't that a bitch? They died on the same day.
Oh look, it's a laser. Laser beams from
All
your
right, so we talked about that. Then let's talk about, well, the
Well,
most
yeah.
common ways are fireworks shows.
Well, now, yeah, well, everybody celebrates using fireworks.
Yeah, it's all over all over the place. I mean, you got big cities. I mean, my favorite was Rhythm and Booms when they started that in Madison until they ruined it. They moved it away from Warner Park now, and it's in Albert Park, I think it is where it's at. But fireworks set to music, that was pretty fucking cool.
Here you
What were fireworks like in California?
go.
Were they anything like Rhythm and Booms?
Yeah, we had a lot of big ones up there.
Did you?
Yep.
Rhythm and Booms was Wisconsin's probably biggest. We had people coming in from Illinois, Michigan, Minnesota, Iowa, just to watch Rhythm and Booms. But I'd never seen anything much bigger than that. I'm sure they did in California.
We had some pretty good sized ones.
Milwaukee had good fireworks.
Fresno
but
County would always have them at the Fresno
I've never
Fair.
been to Madison's.
Rhythm and Booms was sponsored by an oldies radio station.
All right,
And they
now,
started all the
You're
music.
talking about fireworks. Okay, the cities of Boston and Philadelphia both included fireworks displays as part of the celebrations of Independence Day in 1777. So they came into being.
Well, yeah, the fireworks probably started, but you said the federal holiday started before that.
Yeah, no, the federal holiday was 1870.
Yeah, okay. That was-
Isn't the fireworks supposed to express the fighting and the gun?
I believe so.
Isn't that what
Or
the
somewhere.
fireworks part of it is?
Anyway,
Yeah, but now they've gotten so
one of the
fancy.
founding fathers, John
Smiley
Adams, predicted that
faces,
Independence
big red
Day would
lips.
become America's greatest holiday. That is what he wrote to his wife Abigail on July 3rd, 1776.
All right, enough about the history.
What?
We don't want to bore people with
I'm
history.
in the thing about fireworks, telling
What's
you
your-
when fireworks are coming.
When's your best fireworks? The best one you ever saw?
The best one I ever saw was in Fresno, California, at the Fresno Fairground. They had some of the best displays ever.
Yeah.
And they were big displays.
My best one was
You can see
Rhythm
it
and
from ever.
Blues. Just to show you how well traveled I was. Got a good 4th of July story? Something fucked up happened to you on the 4th of July?
Other than my brother almost blowing his hand off.
Oh, what's
Little
that?
Roman
What happened
candle?
there? You see, oh, that's not your
Isn't that a tradition? Blowing body parts off on 4th of July?
Well, according to what we've discovered, yeah.
Oh yeah, all
It
over.
is.
I mean, you got to be careful with them fireworks. They're dangerous. Only a moron would sit there and hold a Roman candle like this and light it and hold it and Shoot it at people.
And I lived down
She
south.
says she's back. Are you back?
I think something happened. I think she's having problems
Internet
because she's gone
issues.
again.
You know, for being an internet person, and a computer person, you sure the fuck don't know much about fucking computers and the internet, do you?
Kiss my ass.
Wow. I mean, getting kicked off the
You know, if
internet
you don't-
is a common
You don't
thing.
behave yourself. I'm gonna
I don't
spit
have to
on your
behave
hot dog.
myself. I'm over 50. I don't have to behave
When we
myself
go,
anymore.
when we go out there, fire
Once
up the
you're
grill,
over 50, you
I'm
don't
gonna
have to
take and
fucking
I'm gonna
behave.
spit on your hot dog,
Fuck
and then
off.
I'm gonna put it on the grill.
I'm gonna sit out there and watch you like a hawk. Yo, I have a good one. You want to hear a funny good story? Should I tell that one?
Better yet, I'll
Too bad.
cook up the steaks and I'll make sure I cook them
I'll
well
make sure I
done
won't
so
eat
you
one.
don't eat one.
See, yeah, sure. Way to kill a vampire. Just feed him a well done steak. Starve him to death.
So you want me to just take it out of the package and put it on a plate for you?
Sure, that'll work real good. I'd have no
Suck
problem
all
eating
that
that.
up.
No, you gotta at least sear it on both sides. You know, put it on there for
Nope.
like a
Yeah,
minute.
you gotta be a little bit better than
I'm just gonna knock the horns off the bitch and throw her on the plate.
He's just taking a bite.
Anyway.
Anyway,
It'd be better and funnier if Woody was here so that he could actually show the scar.
Oh, jeez.
Well, we went to Rhythm and Booms one year, and my daughter Ashley was probably what, I don't know, about, I'm guessing about 4 or 5 years old, maybe 6. She could talk, and she had a smart ass mouth because all my kids did.
Her daddy did.
And now Woody
following your
Woody was getting a little drunk. We got the party after Rhythm and Booms was over. We got the party back to the apartment where we had a screen porch and all of this, and we're shooting off private fireworks. Kids are still awake. Woody's getting more and more drunk as time goes on, and him and Ashley got into this like battle of the wits, and something happened where I think Ashley got the best of Woody, and he's like, bite me, bite me, bite me, and he kept insisting on it, and she bit him just below the crotch on the inside of the leg, to the point, through his jeans, she drew blood, and to this day, Woody treasures that scar that he still has there from Ashley. Guess you'll never tell a 4 or 5-year-old to bite you again, will you?
Yeah.
Now that was a pretty funny story, you know. I mean, we had some comical times. You get Woody together with fireworks
Oh,
and
God.
Woody and me.
Sounds scary.
Oh my God. You know, we probably, because we were smart enough to do it when, you know, cops couldn't get to, like, we were up in the trailer park on Packers Avenue. And
She's back.
after Warner Park lets out, you can't, the streets are just literally flooded to the point where if a cop had to get through for an emergency, it was going to be pretty impossible for him to get through at midnight or whenever the show was over at Warner Park. Because it was such a big show in this Midwest area that people, like I said, were coming from, you know,
She missed the
Michigan,
story.
Illinois, and so on and so forth, right?
Well, what's going on? Why you keep going in and out?
So, anyway, now I forgot where I was. on that.
Michigan Avenue, something like that.
People coming from
Oh,
Michigan.
So we're up one year, Dwayne's current wife, my brother's wife, before they actually got married and stuff, she lived in that trailer park up on top of Packers Avenue. Okay. And we went up there after the Rhythm and Booms because we walked back from Warner Park. We got up there and traffic was just jamming Packers. You could see them directing traffic and stuff. So we went down by where the playground was in the trailer park. Okay. And when we got down there, between the 4 or 5 of us that were there we had probably a couple $100 in fireworks that we got across state lines. And we lit them off. Oh my God. And we were just waiting for the cops to come in. But we used to do that every year. It was like a tradition. We'd watch the big show at Warner Park, and then we'd put on our own very cool private show, you know. And sometimes that would get out of hand because you get like the bottle rockets and stuff like that. And you get some drunk asshole sitting there going, all right, I'm going to shoot it at you and let it go towards you. You know, so you had
A
to
lot of
watch
rocket
out.
fights.
So you had to watch out for some flying objects once in a while, or somebody might throw a firecracker at your ass or something like that. And, you know, but it was always fun. I had more fun on the 4th of July
Well, you shove a
than some other
firecracker up your
holidays,
ass.
but it's still not my favorite. My favorite's Halloween. As I got older, that one got more fun.
Wow. We're not talking Halloween. We're talking 4th of
And
July.
then when you don't have fireworks, the other thing is that can get you in trouble though, because then you end up running from the cops. We took those like engines from homemade rockets that you can, you know, get in any store. You
Just
know,
bouncing back and forth.
Testers rockets that you can get in the store. We had the engines and we took them and we duct taped them to plastic pop bottles and lit them off down the street until one went up under a squad car. Never saw. I bet you know, people probably never saw a couple 30-year-old men running from the cops like that over something so fucking stupid, but we did. Leave it to Woody and me. Fireworks, and Woody and I don't
Well, that's
mix.
because you guys are goofy.
We tend to get into trouble. You know. Well, you can get, it's like Halloween, you can get some really cool, demented ideas with fireworks. How many times when you were a kid, did you ever make the plastic car models?
Yeah, I used to make those.
All right. How many of them did you blow up during the 4th of July because you attached firecrackers or something to it, or an M80 to it, or something?
Not as many as those as I did with grasshoppers tied to bottle rockets or
All right.
or firecrackers shoved with frogs at.
Firecrackers. You know, we had a frog in the fucking window the other day in the bedroom. Was it the bedroom?
It's this morning.
It was this
We
morning.
went to close the windows to turn the air on, and I closed the window, and there's a frog hanging onto the window.
There's a
Tree
trap
frog.
attached to
Just
that.
a little
Tree
one.
frog.
Yeah.
To enjoy it.
So
Suction
I
cup
tried
to the glass.
opening it
No, she
to
can't
try.
get to it.
I
It's too high.
I tried getting it off of there, and it just.
Oh.
I had to run and go, Joe.
You know,
there's a frog
Jen's
on there."
kind of smart. She'd probably know the answers to some of my questions.
Well, then go. See if you can go. See, go answer. He's got trivia questions. He's gotta
I
be
even
anal.
went as
He
far
was
as
anal about this.
writing down trivia questions. I got like 10 of them. So, yeah,
Really?
she's trying to get her Bluetooth speaker to work.
Can you read those?
I don't know, can you?
No, I can't read your
I
hand.
didn't think so. And see, the thing is, though, I didn't want people cheating by looking stuff up. I want to see if they know it without looking it up. And what the hell? Michael was on here, too. I don't know where he went off to.
Oh, she's not in.
Really?
Yeah, people have problems with it,
Yeah, she's bouncing back and forth.
but it's going to be recorded and put up on YouTube anyways. You know, because we save this and I'm going to use this copy and edit it for YouTube.
Well, then, I'm not going to give the answers. I'm just going to, I'll just ask the questions.
Yeah.
And
If
then,
you watch
and
this-
then they can comment the answers in the comments.
Yeah, if you watch the video later, comment the answers if you know some of the answers to the questions.
Yeah. Now the first question is before I get into the questions, you got to realize the flag's part of this celebration too. You know. Okay. The first question I got: in what year was the Declaration of Independence signed?
Can I answer?
No, you can't answer. You
But
already know
why?
this.
I want to
You already
answer.
know this.
Well, you're no fun.
You kiss my butt.
Fucking blow everybody's bubble.
And then
You won't let me play the game.
no, you can't play a game. And then what
This
year?
is for your viewers.
But I want to play.
No. You suck. Good.
Yeah.
Needs to be
and
white.
I got gorgeous hair too. So.
What year did Congress deem July 4th a federal holiday? You actually answered that one earlier.
I did not.
Yeah, we're dead.
In our reading of the history.
Okay.
Who was the person to create the American flag?
Ooh,
Make
Mr.
the
Carter!
American flag. Shut up. Carter.
I know the answer to that.
And actually, there is two particular answers to this particular one because one of them was not proven to be the person that did it.
You got to be real anal with that too.
And can anyone name the nicknames of the American flag? There's 3 of them.
So he's got a lot of aliases.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I don't know about you. Anyway, and how many?
That's more aliases than you have. You only got one.
And how many
Butterball.
stars are on the flag, and what do they represent?
Oh, I know that one.
I know you know.
You didn't think I knew that one earlier.
How many stripes
He
are
asked
on the
me that
flag?
one earlier and didn't think I knew it.
How many stripes are on the flag, and what do they represent?
I knew that one too.
Who wrote Who wrote the Star Spangled Banner?
I didn't know that one.
No, you didn't. And what was the original title of the Star Spangled
I
Banner?
didn't know that one either.
And I'll give a hint to that one. It was actually a poem that was written by the same person.
I still think it needs to be changed.
And
Maybe
what
we
is the
bring it up
proper
today.
etiquette for retiring the flag?
I knew that one.
And then what reason would you retire the flag?
Oh, I knew that
Or
one too.
reasons? What reasons would
I
you
know that
retire
one
the
too.
flag? So those were my questions.
That was actually that one.
Oh, look, she's already starting to answer them.
I actually saw that one when they retired flags. I actually saw how that was done.
Actually, Jen, there's 3 different ones. I want 2. I want at least 2.
Dude, he's
Of
being
the-
anal.
Of
He's
of
being
the-
real
of the
anal and
nicknames.
picky. You better make sure you get your
Flag.
spelling correctly too. But he's no English major. He wouldn't know the
Stars and
difference.
stripes, what is that?
Star States and Colonies.
Your mom wrote it.
Boy, that makes
Oh,
you real.
really?
Thank you. That just
I
makes
don't know
him
about
much
you,
older
young
than me.
lady. You're talking about your
I
grandmother.
love that
there.
one. I love. Who's that? Your niece?
Yes.
I like her.
Stinker.
I like her.
Yeah, but that,
Any good stories you got about him?
Burn it,
Something that's
torn,
real,
or touch the
real
ground.
humiliating or embarrassing or something
yeah,
we can
pretty
hold over
much.
him? Blackmail?
That's for the last one.
Blackmail pictures would be real good.
And she put old Glory for the nicknames. So
Oh, she also put stars and stripes.
where?
You
Right
weren't paying
underneath Old
attention.
Glory. Right underneath Old Glory.
Oh,
She
okay,
put
there
stars
you
and
go.
stripes. So she got 2 of them.
She did. Answer to what tree frog?
Oh, I gave you 2. We didn't know the 3rd. We?
Yeah, we. Who's the we? Philip with you on this one?
Oh, you mean, is that where the Paul comes in? What says Jennifer Paul?
Jennifer Paul Saylor. Paul was her first husband.
Oh.
And he was in the military. And sorry, Jen, I'm not trying to bring things up, but he was in
They're gonna
a
make her
he
go
was
away.
in a motorcycle accident.
Ah, okay.
And Sailor is Philip.
Okay.
Philip Sailor. He's a cool dude. He's the one who hooked me up with good stuff for
What?
Jack Butt. here.
Ah.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a clue. I'm innocent. I have no clue
Oh,
what he's
whatever.
talking about.
Yeah, he is.
I do
There
not
he is. There's
condone
Philip.
that in this
Hey,
state.
Philip.
I'm innocent. I was a good boy all my life. And if you believe that, I'll sell you some swampland in
Yeah,
Florida
well-
real cheap.
Well, you can't buy swampland in
Yeah,
Florida.
you can buy
really.
Swamplands, Everglades.
I'll pass it off as a resort.
Nah, you already got shit resorts
No,
down there.
I'm not cool
Oh,
and
it's called
chill.
Mar-a-Lago.
Anyway,
She said it's all good.
Yeah, I see it here. I've got stuff coming up in here.
anyway, what else will we have planned for this?
Well, no, we were talking about this. You don't want to go too deep into the history for some
No,
reason.
that's gonna get boring, but I mean, we're having fun. Let's keep going.
No, we are having fun. My brother almost blew his freaking hand off with a freaking
Yeah.
Roman candle.
That reminds me. You ever see this one? You know,
He asks me, I
I'm
start
sorry.
telling, and he
you already
interrupts.
told me that one.
No, I didn't tell you the
Okay.
whole damn
All right.
story, but you know what? Screw you. Go ahead.
Go
with
ahead.
your- no, go ahead with
I
what you're
forgot
doing.
now.
Screw you. Go ahead with
Go
what
ahead.
you're doing. You know, fuck you.
Now you're gonna ruin the computer.
Whatever.
Nice.
Kiss my ass.
Everything's fine.
Sure, you two weren't separated at birth.
All right. Tell you a story. I gotta
Oh, no,
hear
it
this.
was, it was,
Is this guy a Kelso by chance? No.
he's my,
Well, you think
he's my,
somebody
my
throwing their
brother
hand up
Tim.
or-
He's actually shorter than me.
Is that
And
possible? Wait, it is possible. Your daughter is shorter than you. She's shorter than
And
most people.
I
Kayla's
was
gonna hit you
I was
later on
only
that
about
one.
15 or 16 at the
She's
time. That's
into
when
the
they
short
lived
dude.
next door to my parents.
Yeah.
And
you were in California.
We were in California.
Okay.
And they came back from, I think, visiting
Oh, wait,
Donna's
hold on.
grandparents
Where
up
were
in
you in
Montana.
California? Where did you live in California now? What city?
San Joaquin Valley. We were about 21 miles south of Fresno and
Okay.
about 5 miles just outside of Layton.
Okay. Well, I know where Fresno is, kind of looking at the map. But okay, I get a kind of idea.
But anyway, I believe they just came back from visiting her grandparents up in Montana
Yeah.
at the time, and he brought back a shit ton of fucking fireworks for us
Cool.
all to do. But he brought back these Roman candles, and he's out in the front yard, and he
Roman
lights this
candles.
Roman candle,
There's so much
and he's
fun.
holding the fucking thing.
Like
It's
this.
a Roman candle with a report.
Yeah.
So, you know, it shoots and then it pops.
Yeah.
So he's holding it and it shoots off like 4 balls and it's
Right.
a 10
10 ball thing.
shooter. And he goes and sticks it in the ground and walks away. 2 balls later, the whole fucking thing explodes.
Oh, jeez.
So it got 6 shots off and it goes boom.
Wow.
Now, if he would have still been holding that thing, it would have probably took a
Fucking
couple of
days
fingers
goes
off.
Yeah. I haven't seen those do stuff like that before. I've heard of that happening, but that's like a faulty one. You know, because you didn't really do nothing wrong because you let him, you know, you can do that. Sit there and hold them up. We used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
Never had that happen. You know, hold them up, let a few go off. We know there's more, and then, you know, sit there and put it in the ground because we already got the space set up for the ground where to go. So it goes right into the ground and we run away quick. Never had one blow up on it.
I know because the third person it shows is me because I'm reading everything here.
But a firecracker show.
Now, firecrackers,
War. Did you ever have a
almost
firecracker war?
No, you used to have bottle rocket wars.
I never had those, but I had
Those are more
firecracker
fun.
wars. No, I was never. I got lucky though. I never got on the bad receiving end of a firecracker war, and I'll explain that in a minute. My brother and I and a couple other people. My dad came back from Tennessee and had bricks and bricks, and I don't remember how many bricks, but you know, in a brick there's like 1,000 firecrackers in a brick, or 10,000 firecrackers in a brick. You looked that up one day.
I
Right. Anyway, you did when we were talking about this
don't
one day.
remember. Just
But
go ahead.
anyway, so there's a lot of fire. He brought back quite a few bricks, so we each got at least one brick of firecrackers, and we started a firecracker war. And for those that don't know, we just take and light the firecrackers till they get to a certain point, and then we throw them at people, throw them at each other. Literally. Oh yeah, you'll have it. You don't want to play this game wearing shorts or a tank top. Okay, that's the biggest mistake you can make because those firecrackers blow up on your skin. You'll get burned a little bit, you know. But Dwayne, my brother, had one blow up right here on the tip of his nose. Okay, it's a little dangerous. We got lucky that day. One, he
That's
couldn't
close
hear,
to the
he
eyes.
couldn't hear for a while after that.
That's
And
a
he
little
couldn't
too close to
see.
the
He couldn't
eyes.
see for a couple of days after that. It was really bad. But that's the kind of shit we used to pull. We were crazy little fuckers when we were young. We didn't know. We didn't care what it was going to do on the body later in life.
Inner
You know, I mean, that's probably why I got the fucking ringing in my ears constantly because I had too many of them fuckers blow up too close to my fucking ears. You know. But we had fun. We had a lot of fun with that shit. But you know, that
was
reminded me. You ever
Yeah.
see this one? And I'm sure people have seen this one. And I'm sure you can find this type of video on YouTube and it'd probably be fucking hilarious. You remember that old out in Middleton when you go north around the lake, off Northport Drive, you go north around the lake and you come to that one campground there. It's kind of taken up by residents now. But back when I was a kid, there wasn't much there at that campground, right? We went camping one year. My dad had one of them big round Weber grills, you know. Puts that sucker up, and my stepmother's sister-in-law decides he's going to light the grill. And instead of waiting for my dad to go to PDQ up the road to get some charcoal lighter fluid, some lighter fluid, right? He decides to take the gas can out of the boat and pour gasoline on there. Now, here's what happens. We didn't have them big, long fucking lighters like they do now.
Yeah.
Right? He takes his fucking Bic down there, right? Puts his fucking Bic in there, and he goes like this, and his whole fucking arm went up in
You
flames.
mean lighters like this one?
Yeah, we didn't have lighters like that one back then. So he went down there with a little tiny Bic lighter, instead of throwing a match in from a distance, and his whole arm, he had hairy arms, kind of like Robin Williams,
Not after that.
Not after that. I mean, they were as smooth as a baby's bottom after that. I mean, literally, he had to drop to the ground and roll because he spilled some of the gasoline on him when he was trying to pour it in there. I mean, that's what happens when you're drunk and you mix alcohol and trying to start a grill. And you're an idiot to begin with, too, but, And I'm sorry to say that because any idiot that starts a charcoal grill like that and puts their hand down there with a Bic lighter, you pour gasoline on it, and it's like, and this is back when they still had like the regular gasoline or whatever, and I don't know. It was just, all I know is it was a big mistake because it just, nothing but flames. Ended up having to be rushed to the hospital. Ruined that camping trip that year, and we were there to watch that was before Rhythm and Booms happened at Warner Park, so we were going to camp out on a boat down there in Lake Mendota, because Lake Mendota meets that particular campground, so my dad had the boat dock back there. So we were going to get on the boat and watch the fireworks. Well, we spent the night in the hospital because of dumb fuck. Well, you talk about a real dumbass. I wasn't my dad. My dad was at PDQ when this happened. He was getting lighter fluid to do it the right way. This was my stepmother's brother.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I mean, you talk about a real dumbass. He's like, he was impatient. It's like, I'm not fucking waiting. I'm too fucking hungry, And he's like pouring this fucking gas on the grill, and he's going like this with the gas can. So you're going like this with a gas can because it wasn't that full, So he's making sure he gets every little drop out, and so it's splashing all over him as he does this.
And he's trolling.
And then he goes and he fucking sticks his hand down there, and it's all over his fucking hand.
I missed the part where he.
No, it wasn't my dad. My dad wasn't that fucking stupid. My dad may have been a lot of things, but he was not that fucking stupid. I mean, he did start a grill with gasoline before. But he'd sit there and take a fucking wooden match and take back about 5 or 6 steps and toss it in there because, the thing goes up like this. It's a lot different than lighting lighter fluid on charcoal,
Yeah.
So, my dad wasn't that stupid to use a Bic lighter. He's lucky the fucking lighter didn't explode in his fucking hand to begin with, too.
Is that a public announcement not to use alcohol and fire at the same time?
Yeah, well, not to use alcohol and start a grill at the same time.
With gasoline.
With gasoline, yeah, gasoline and alcohol.
When she asked that,
it never mixes because you shouldn't drink and drive either.
When she asked that question, if that was a public announcement, I thought she meant when I said "Happy fucking 4th of July, bitches."
Bitches.
Bitches.
He's being mean now. He's taking it up a notch. He's insulting everybody.
I'll insult you every damn day.
You insult me every day, I have to look at you. How's that one? Now he's got to stop and think of a better insult.
He's got some good ones stored away.
No, I'm just thinking of whether I want to come back with one to make you cry or not.
So, what's next?
I don't know.
We did the
What's
4th
next?
of July.
Well, that's what this is, 4th of July thing. Come on.
Around here, I mean, they kind of ruined Warner Park, so that's why I didn't go
Well,
to Madison.
Rhythm and Booms is no more.
We did ours
Now
here.
it's Shake the Lake or something like that.
Yeah, and here they did theirs yesterday, and we didn't go down there to see that. But I heard a lot last night.
And this
Holy
little-
shit,
and this
did I
little
hear a lot,
community-
didn't we? We heard a lot last
Well,
We
night.
heard them both from Watertown and I think Exonia.
Oh, yeah. Watertown and Exonia had theirs last night, I'm pretty
This
sure.
little community you live in won't allow you to have fireworks.
I know. I wish I could have them in here, and it's in that rules. And I meant to bring that up too, because when you got grandkids, and they won't let you, because I live in a condo community, and they won't allow us to have fireworks. And with grandkids, it's like what they love. The sparklers, the snakes, and some of those little
Those
fucking
are-
fountains.
Yeah, but those aren't the bad ones. The ones that
Well, yeah,
they
okay.
shouldn't allow in here would be like the fucking mortars and shit.
Well, I
There
understand.
are
that.
people that do mortars.
I don't want to do that. I want to do the little things that my grandkids can have.
The
fun
things that
helping in.
really aren't considered fireworks.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do it
Spar-
anyways.
I don't consider sparklers or those fake things
I'm going to get
fireworks.
those. I'm going to get the
Fireworks are things that
sparklers.
shoot up in the sky and make great big boom and
Yeah, those
Lights.
are
I'm going to get
mortars.
the sparklers and stuff so that when I do see those grandkids, we can do them with them. Because I did it last year and I did it the year before, and I'm going to keep doing it. And anybody got a problem? Take it up with me because we're landowners here. We're not renting. So,
I know.
I'll pay the fucking fine, whatever it might be. They can kiss my ass. I mean, it's like an American rite of passage to be able to do your own little fireworks. When I was a little kid, my dad let me light the fuses sometimes. Didn't that happen with you? He's like
Yeah.
teaching you how to do them properly.
Actually,
how to
it
light the
wasn't-
fuses properly and stay away from them and not
It
get
wasn't the
hurt.
4th of July when this happened, but I set the film across the road on fire with ball rocket.
I can see that happening easily too. Well, at least that was accidental and not on purpose like Dwayne did one year.
No, I set the bottle rocket down on the driveway. My brother was backing out of the driveway and I was being a smartass and I lit the bottle rocket to chase him. And right up underneath them and right off into the field across the street.
And it was dry out
And
and
it went,
stuff,
yeah,
up in smoke.
caught that fucker on fire.
I'm surprised he didn't beat your ass.
I'd be over there roasting marshmallows.
Dad was actually outside. And first thing he did is grab the fucking hose and turned it on and went running out there and sprayed.
I'd have been yelling, "Hey, we got any marshmallows in there? I need a long stick too."
It didn't do too bad. It burnt a little bit of grass around the tower pole there, and that was about it.
Oh man. And I thought I was bad news when I was growing up. I never started a field on fire. Fucking pyro. And I thought I was
too
bad
bad.
with
It wasn't too
fireworks.
bad.
No.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with fireworks. You can start shooting on fire, people can get hurt. But they sure are fun to play with. Especially if you got a good imagination. tie a firecracker to a cat's ass. Or its tail.
No, I never did that to a poor cat.
I would.
But like I said, I take grasshoppers.
No, I wouldn't.
I take grasshoppers and tie them to
I'm not
bottle
that
rockets. Or I'd take firecrackers and stick them up the frog's ass or shove them in the
I've never
mouth.
done that. I used to just blow up my toys and stuff like that, with fucking
No, I
fireworks.
blew up the frogs and the bugs and shit.
No, we used to have that bug court though, kind of like Beavis and Butthead. Where you take a magnifying glass and burn the fuckers with the sun.
Do that with ants.
We did that with everything.
Did you know why he was naughty when he was younger?
Why?
He had 8 brothers and sisters that showed them.
No, I'm the youngest of 7, so I had.
What's that?
okay,
Wait,
6 of them
wait.
were
I
eight
had
sisters.
four
Yeah.
brothers
I've
and
known
two
you over
sisters.
20 years.
That's right, seven,
How
yeah.
many brothers and sisters?
I
Wait a
had
minute.
4 brothers and 2 sisters.
That's right. There's some of them. I was thinking 9. I don't know.
God, I feel sorry for them.
Yeah.
To have you as a brother.
They were actually naughty to little Marky when he was little.
Little Marky? Little Marky?
He was cute.
Oh, wow. You was a cute little butterball, huh?
Shit. Now Jennifer's over here making comments about my frogs and grasshoppers. She knew about all that shit. What the hell are you saying I'm fucked up for?
He is fucked up. If you've seen some of the shit I've seen since he's been here, and man, I thought I was warped. This guy takes the fucking cake.
Fuck you.
I would never look at some of the places you've been.
What the hell are you talking about?
You know, that one, I don't even want to get into it.
Oh, you're talking about the websites?
The one, yeah, some of those websites I've seen. I come over to this place and some of the websites he's been on. Yeah.
You're
I
talking
think
about
that-
Consumption Junction.
Yeah.
That was no longer around, by the way.
He was keeping it in business for a while. That's probably why.
That was a crazy fucking website.
Isn't that the X-rated one?
No. Well, yeah, but
She even says you don't know his siblings. Yeah, he doesn't know my fucking siblings.
I've only known him since he's been in Wisconsin.
I got some fucked up family, man. I think Jennifer and I are about the only ones that are even sane in this family.
Wait, did he just say what I thought he said? Did you just admit to be insane? No fucking way. That's impossible.
I'm insane.
No, no, I don't buy it.
Well, whatever.
We've always got to have a straitjacket standing by when you're over. I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
Really? Now she's turning against me.
There's no way you're fucking sane. There's no way. Some of the,
She's kind of
no
claiming
sane
herself to be the
person
only
would
sane
do
one.
some of the fucked up shit I've seen you do.
I've done some real fucked up shit.
She's probably
Exactly,
claiming herself
since
to be
you've
the
been
only
here.
sane one. In the
Who
family.
knows what you did in California? I didn't know you then.
But you know that website, the
Yes,
Consumption Junction.
He's done some fucked up shit before he even met you.
I'm sure.
The Consumption Junction. That was a fucked up website. You could see you could
You would have
find
never
shit on
caught
there.
me on that
You
website.
can find shit on there where I found a video on there where it was like Thailand or something. This dude's literally whipping through the fucking traffic on his little motorped thing with his girlfriend on the back. So I mean, literally just whip. She falls off, and a fucking truck runs her head over.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
And that was on there.
He was visiting
Wow.
some sick fucking
Crushed her like a
sites.
fucking melon.
Oh God.
He was
Oh.
visiting some sick sites and had some sick ideas. No wonder my kid turned out so demented.
I'm being my mark.
You know, Ashley, my daughter Ashley gets pretty fucking demented sometimes, and I think it's just been because she hung around him from the day she was practically born, calling him Uncle Mark.
Yeah, well, I've been Uncle Mark to all your
Yeah,
damn
but
kids.
you know, she's the most demented one out of the three. I think that's all your fault.
You're demented. as
You're the
well.
reason I'm demented. In order to be friends with you, I got to start thinking like you. And I'm telling you, that's what's giving me all my fucking gray hair. I've never gone this dark and demented before. It's all your fault.
I think you should get on this that headband you see in the store.
A headband.
Yeah.
Well, he forgot his antennas.
Well,
That's why he ain't got no brain
they're not
waves today.
lit up anymore. They died that day. Oh, jeez.
How about that? That work for you? American flag. Oh, y'all, look, I'm patriotic.
Well, your show is utterly insane.
I told you he was insane.
Are you the utterly?
Oh, I don't think he could be.
And-
He don't look
and
like cat. He don't look
Jennifer
like
agrees
cat.
with you.
Huh?
Jennifer agrees with you.
See, I can't
He's
see that part of
insane.
it 'cause he won't let me. He's depriving me of viewing his laptop.
What?
Oh,
It's all my fault.
See? I got somebody on my side.
Uh-huh.
She just said it's all your
I
fault,
heard-
Uncle Mark.
Well, how can it be all my fault? It ain't my fault.
Yeah, it is. Everything's your fault.
No.
No.
Her dad was just as twisted as I was.
Oh, yeah? Her dad being your brother?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Her mom was a little twisted
Wait a
too.
minute. You didn't you just a while back, didn't you just say you were the youngest?
Yeah.
Yeah, which means he got it from them.
So see, and what happens? Usually the
Oh, no,
last
I can use
the
whatever
last
accent I
one
want.
learns from all the older ones' mistakes. So who becomes the better one? Usually the youngest. So I don't think that any of them could be more. Do you follow me there?
Which means
You
he's
gotta
the,
be the
he's the
most
most
demented.
insane.
Yeah, he's the most insane and
Most
most
warped.
demented of the bunch. Yeah.
Tell a
So,
few stories,
I think
short
it could be-
stories about what your family has done to you.
But the fact that my mom, when she was pregnant with me, kept telling everybody I was a fucking tumor.
That
And she
explains a
couldn't
lot.
be pregnant.
That explains a lot.
The little Marky came out.
Murky the tumor.
So I'm a talking, walking tumor.
Yeah.
That explains
You're a
a
cute
lot.
tumor.
Oh my God, does that explain a
Yeah,
lot?
we got thunderstorms going.
I hear it. I love it. I love a rainy
maybe,
night.
maybe it'll freaking calm shit now.
That's not a good thing though, because we're supposed to grow up here.
What the fuck you mean it was all me? Bullshit.
And, well, we can still grill out with overhang if it
Yeah.
rains.
Your dad was just as fucking
Right.
I'll just move the car
And the
back.
same thing,
Yeah.
it helps breed the fucking mosquitoes, and they'll get worse around here, though.
All right, bye, Jen. See you later.
Is she leaving Ernie?
She's got a barbecue
They got
at a
they got
friend's
the
house.
place they gotta go to
Oh.
friend's house and stuff. So.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
we've been into this for
all
probably
right,
close
let's get
to
to
an hour
the
now.
end of it anyway, so we can have our barbecue.
Yes.
All right, because this
Yeah,
is getting
9
recorded
minutes.
anyway, so we got to go over some of this stuff.
Got 9 minutes.
This way. All right. First of all, let's reveal our little surprise so that this can go up.
It's
When this goes up, everybody
always
will
with
see
you.
this.
Always with you. It's a surprise.
Well, you know,
Surprise!
no, we said we were going to reveal, let people know that this Saturday at our normal time, scheduled time of 5 o'clock, that we were going to
This
be doing a
Saturday at
show.
5, we're going to be doing another show.
And it was going to be on conspiracy theories. We knew that we told that much last week, but or
And
last
the one
Saturday,
we're- the
but
one-
we did not tell them
One
what
or
we're going to
ones,
choose.
one or ones that we're thinking of doing.
Is
The
if
fifth
Paul
Beatle.
McCartney is dead, or Fifth Beatle,
Fifth Beatle.
and do we want to
Here's
do
the
a harp?
rumble.
Were we gonna-
Woo-hoo!
And I think we're going to talk about harp.
You were thinking
What was
that
the
we
other
should
one?
talk about harp. So
So it's Paul is dead. Paul McCartney is dead.
the original
theory,
Paul McCartney.
the conspiracy theory, and it's all over
You
the
know
place.
what?
It rated one of the top ones in time.
Amazon affiliate.
We're getting to that. Okay, just wait. I got a few points to make up.
That's true. That's sad.
Okay.
Because I love Paul
So
McCartney.
it was Paul McCartney originally died in 1966, and there's been a replacement in his place ever since. That's the conspiracy theory. We'll talk more about that one on Saturday, so please join us. And the other one is HARP, which you know more about at the moment than I do, because I haven't done my research yet, as we just picked this morning. So just explain briefly what HARP is.
HARP basically is a government program that was studying on how to control weather.
And where was it located?
It was located in Alaska.
Okay. So now those are the two subjects we're going to be talking about. And who knows where it'll go from there. So be sure to watch us go live again with those two conspiracy theories. Saturday, 5 o'clock. Whoa, that's a big one.
That's a nice one.
And be sure to be ready with questions, because we'll, always like to hear
We'll answer
you
if
guys
we can.
participate with us live. This is more fun than recording it. Now, we also been nominated and put in for a nomination and registered at podcastawards.com. You can find the link on our website on the which is www.utterlyinsanemj.com. All right. Click on that link, register to vote as a listener, and vote for us under, what was that category of
People's
Comedy.
People's Choice Awards
People's
and comedy.
Choice in Comedy.
Vote for Utterly Insane for podcast awards. If you like our show, please vote for us. It's free to register. We also have
On www.utterlyinsanemj.com. we have. You scroll down, and we have a thing here from Amazon. We have
Amazon
Amazon affiliated program.
Right now, it's showing the best video games out there because later on we want.
And our
I'm
picks
looking
for
forward-
video games. He does Xbox One.
And I'm
I
looking
do
forward
more
to
on
Red
the
Dead
PC.
Redemption 2 coming out. And we might go over some reviews in a future show of that one and the new Tomb Raider one. that
I like
we're
the Tomb
enjoying.
Raider ones. They've got right now they have Tomb Raider, a revamp of it. Square Enix took over the franchise, and they did well with the first one. Then they have Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is the second one in that new franchise, which they did pretty well with it. And now there's a third one that I seen a video on just recently before we started all this mess.
There's the front
It's called
page for that.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And I'm looking forward to getting that one and playing it because it looks really, really good. That one, from what I've seen in the videos, is set in the Amazon down by where the Incans and the Mayans were. So that one looks like it's going to be a pretty good one, too. So we'll do some reviews on those possibly. But
in the future after the
but
one
if
gets
you do
released.
want to order from Amazon, you can actually go through our link here.
Please, it'll help us grow because we
And-
need. We're trying to raise funds for new equipment to bring you a better show.
Yep.
You know,
That's one of the ways.
and you know that's the best way. And then there's also a
Further
PayPal
down, we
donate.
got a donate button.
There's
and
a
all that stuff.
PayPal donate button, so you can donate directly to us. We're trying to raise funds to get a sound mixer board, some better software, and some better equipment, so we can
So we
bring
can
you
have
better
better
shows.
sound, better equipment, better shows.
And we want
better
to take it on
cameras.
the road and do some other things. And in order to
And
do
we
that, we need
definitely
some of the
wanna-
equipment.
We definitely want to go on the road with it and do some like overnight ghost hunts and or investigates and cemetery hunts and stuff like that.
Right. And I'm pretty
So-
sure we can get some of those permissions we were talking about
Yep.
too.
Yep.
So-
always gotta ask before you do. Because
And if
you
things
don't,
go well
get in
enough,
trouble.
we've got a lot of big plans for the future, but we're going to keep those to ourselves and just release them a little bit at a time. So just stay tuned
as
for
things
those.
get better.
What else did I want to mention? Again, the podcast awards. Please register to join the podcast awards. All right,
And we do have a phone number to the show too. So if you guys ever want to call us
listeners.
when we're on live,
You know,
you know, we've been trying to schedule it to where we're on live every Saturday at 5:00. This is just a special show we did for the 4th. And our number is 920-744-7574. That's the Utterly Insane
this
show's phone number.
When they go there, they would click on the listener
yeah,
in the gray box. And then they'd have to sign up. And
It's free to sign up on that.
it's free to sign up, and then you go here.
sign up. Well, once they sign up, they will get an email with a
Yeah, I can't
confirmed.
do it on here. 'Cause it's on
Yeah,
my
you get an email with a confirmation number. You type in the number,
And then
and then it takes
It's
you
all
to
free.
the page to.
I was trying to see when they had.
But it's all free. It doesn't cost you anything.
I'm looking to see because I know the show registration to register our show it closes July 31st. But I was trying to. Oh, here we go. Listener nomination period. Okay, so everybody has until July 31st. So you have until the end of the month to nominate us and vote.
That'd be fun.
So, and the announcement will be out August 11th.
Hmm.
And then voting, and then the award ceremony is in September. So it ought to be pretty interesting. Because if we get nominated to this point, where it
Reminds you of
says, hey,
anything?
we got to make a 96. We got to make an acceptance video if we get that far.
Yeah.
But just please register, vote. Our guest book, or AKA the Graffiti Wall, which is also on our website, is now up and running properly with the background intact. Not the background I wanted, but at least a halfway decent background, better than the one that was there. Had no background or just a specific color. So yeah, if you visit our website, go to the Graffiti Wall and tag that wall and just let us know that you were there. you know. Anything else you got to add? Except to nominate us and donate. And
Nope,
if you're going to shop Amazon, please do it through our link so that we get a kickback. It'll help raise the funds we need to bring
Yeah,
you
this says
better
pre-order.
shows. So yeah. Yeah, it'll bring you to all the best Xbox games or the best games out there. It's a nice little link. I'll bring that up here quick because I can bring it up just to give you to show them where these are at our website. All right. Our new website. It's a constant progress. I constantly adding and updating little things. There's the donate button. You can donate any amount you want. It's not a fixed amount. Here's the link for podcast where it says vote please. That'll take you to the podcastawards.com. That's again www.podcastawards.com. Please register to vote for us. And then there's our picks for Amazon and our affiliate link so that you can order through there and we get a little bit of a kickback to go into our funds.
And that would be nice.
So next week,
Some conspiracy theories.
some conspiracy theories, and I think we're going to add a poll to the website. And for the following Saturday, I'm going to give you a hint. So you're going to want to join us live this Saturday. The reason you're going to want to join us live this Saturday is because you, the viewers, will get to choose our next show topic via a poll. And that poll is going to close. That poll will close during the live show. So be sure to watch during the live show and vote. The poll's going to go up the morning before we start the live show. And we're going to close it just before we end. And we're going to tell you what the winner was for the topic. Okay?
Good.
So it's just a new little feature I want to try. And we're going to try it this week. So until then, this is Utterly Insane. And I'm Joe.
Not Mark.
And that's Mark.
That's
Have a
Joe
happy
Murray.
4th of July.
Yes, happy 4th. And be safe.
Be safe. Don't drink and drive. All right, we're done. Cut it.